Hey guys, welcome to the semifinal. This is actually going to be game two, which was played, I guess, kind of. Well, actually, no. I think this. I'm not sure which game this is anymore, but this is going to be between Nony and Forsaken. Forsaken's going to be, I believe, this is Tau Cross. It's going to be starting. Forsaken starting the 9 o'clock position. Nony, in the meantime, starting at the 2 o'clock. I'm sorry, the 5 o'clock position. At the 1 o'clock position, we have LZ Gamer inside on spot. Quick shout out to everybody who's in the channel. So everybody, yeah, shout out to everybody there. Choir Rice Cord, everybody, Frag Crag, all of them. A lot of people listening in. You guys can actually listen in live if you go to bwusa.org. The finals still haven't happened yet, and I know that there's a semifinal game tomorrow, which is Thursday. Unfortunately, by the time you hear this, by the time you get on YouTube, it's probably already been played, probably already up on YouTube already, but whatever. Anyway, Forsaken starting in at the go for it again at the 9 o'clock location in brown, playing our Zerg. And here we have Nony at the 5 o'clock location in blue. Both players fantastic. Forsaken, of course, the player that owned me on YouTube. If you've seen that video, doing an awesome job last week. And I think that was with a Zerg Raptor or Rar Zerg or whatever you want. Nony, in the meantime, yeah, if you go check out his videos. Oh yeah, and also a shout out to all the Kawaii Rice haters. Special request. Nony, go check him out on YouTube. I think under Rapid or Rabid Moth, I don't remember which. He's got some first-person VODs where yeah, fantastic. Known for his ridiculously crazy APM, can get it up to in upwards. I hear of like 400 things like that. Fantastic player, upstanding guy in general, and also kicked my on dual-sided Brainstar was a guy who's not so fantastic at Brood War. Colby, actually more fantastic than me, and we're paused for the moment. Actually, yeah, paused in game. Colby versus me, and Colby worked me with the help. It was Brainstar style. I had G5 on my side, and then I failed him and ended up losing. He had Nony back up. Nony kept him calm, even though I had his. I'll put it up. I'm planning on putting that up April Fools for people who are interested. In the meantime, looks like I believe we saw, yeah, it looks like another 12th pool on the opposite side from Forsaken. So Forsaken going for a 12th pool build, putting the spawning pool at the 6 o'clock or actually, yeah, 6 o'clock of his base instead of next to the spawning, next to the gas. Surprisingly, it looks like Nony actually hasn't even put down I don't see or I'm sorry, he's putting down the pylon and everything. Of course, this is Tau Cross, blocking in the side of his base, going for a 2 gateway build. So it looks like he's going to go for a Zealot Rush right off the bat, and we'll see. If we don't see it, putting down the second hatchery now for Forsaken. Let's see if Forsaken's producing some Zerglings. He hasn't got the scout, and he's moving the Overlord in now, so he's going to see it's Starbrain apparently, whatever. Pulling in, seeing both those gateways going up now, and we'll see if we see the second pylon inside his base. So yeah, he's going in fact for a Zealot Rush quickly off the bat. We'll see. Producing the first Zealot now. It's about 3/4 stun. He's going to produce probably the second Zealot here in just a second, and some Zerglings being produced in the meantime. Unfortunately, that's been spotted off. We'll see if Nony decides to switch that off now that it's been spotted out. Second hatchery going down at the secondary. I'm surprised that Nony didn't decide to go for Nony, I should say. I'm surprised that Nony didn't decide to go for that pylon in that gap in the meantime, though. But yeah, he's already got a Zealot at the front door, so continuing to build the Zealots. We'll see if he decides to push up, or I should say when he decides to push up. Still hasn't put down his gas. Perhaps he's just going to try to get a couple Zealots down at his front door to try to blockade himself in. In the meantime, yeah, just continuing to pump Zealots, as you can see. Now running up, he's got 2 Zealots pushing, no, all 3 Zealots pushing up now, and a couple Zerglings, yeah, going to fall back. And we'll see if basically it's going to come up 3 hatcheries going down actually on the opposite side for Forsaken. So the question is will Forsaken be able to hold this Zealot Rush off? If he holds this Zealot Rush off, he'll have a very good chance in this game. In the meantime, more Zerglings being produced on his end. We'll see if maybe he'll be able to get a Sunken Colony down in time. Otherwise, he's going to have a hard time. More Zealots being kind of streamlined out. Nony, again, his APM, as you can tell, at 400, so looking very strong here. It looks a couple Zerglings at the front, but still no Sunken Colony down. And he needs to get some more Zerglings out if he's going to stop this Zealot attack. He's got what looks like a 8-9, a full control group of Zerglings pushing in on these 3 Zealots. The 3 Zealots, now it looks like they managed to kill the Pro, but now hunting down the Zealots. So actually, Nony going to fall back now with this Zealot attack, pushing back in his base, trying to get, yeah, it's going to put a Forge and try to block himself in. So just posturing on the initial attack. Now he's going to turn around and go for the attack again. He has 5 Zealots joining up for the cause, and now Nony is is just going to back up. But more Zerglings being produced on the opposite side, and it looks like, yeah, now his Zealots are somewhat trapped in. Looks like he's going to be able to, he's going to be able to at least pull 3 of those Zealots out, losing 2 of them. So 3 more Zealots. But yeah, actually no, ended up losing another one of the Zealots. So he's only got 2 Zealots left. Actually no, he's got 2 Zealots that had recently produced and were moving up. 3 Zealots in retreat, but one of them's really apparently going to get picked off. The other 2 might make it in. We'll see. Cannon going down at the in between the 2 gateways. in between. Interesting. But 2 zealots waiting at the front, so he's probably, yeah, he's going to be able to save those as well. Forsaken in a very strong position now, continuing to produce Zerglings though, because he's got 3 hatcheries down, and he's also got a secondary. Nony, in the meantime, hasn't put down his second Nexus. Another zealot being picked off there, but I don't think Forsaken meant to send those Zerglings in. Actually, no, he did. He managed to actually break there, get a couple of Zerglings. Wow, managed to break the gap there and sneak 4 Zerglings into Nony's main. Surprisingly, there's a cannon now at the front door. I don't think it looks like it's just in, no, not quite in range of the Overlord. So excellent job in Forsaken. Now attacking the main. Now Nony going to push up with the rest of the zealots. Yeah, he's got 3 zealots pushing in, because what else is he going to do? Pushing into in a really big trouble here. Another zealot pushing in the back, but his main getting a little bit harassed here. Definitely disrupting his resource line, trying to back off here, just trying to delay economy here and there. And in the meantime, yeah, Forsaken's producing out of his second base, but it's got some couple Zerglings in the backfield. 3 more zealots pushing up, and he's got a second Nexus going up. But again, it looks like those Zerglings have been taken care of by the probes in the opposite end in the meantime. So Forsaken, he doesn't have to worry about as much in the backfield. But Forsaken in the meantime, putting down a Sunken Colony, feeling the need to put down a Sunken Colony. Guess he didn't produce enough Zerglings to kind of hold off these 3 zealots. No, he's going to cancel it now because he's in a really safe position now. He's got the so it looks like actually Nony going to pull back 4 zealots against these 8 Zerglings. I guess a little bit worried about his economy at this point. Second Nexus is about 3/4 the way done, but still in a lot of economic trouble because Forsaken has had this base up for quite a while. Looks like the gas finally going down to the secondary for Forsaken. Forsaken in the meantime continuing to produce some drones now. Zerglings looks like they managed to separate one of the zealots, so going to be able to take out another zealot in transition. Looks like they're going to scout out. Actually, wow, Forsaken getting really greedy here. He's going to take the 12 o'clock position. He's already got his secondary, keep in mind, and the 2 hatcheries. So just going to try to capitalize here, I guess, on that economic advantage. Nony, in the meantime, going to go for that weapons 1 upgrade. Is transferring some of his probes, but his economy not doing that great. He's only got 5 probes at his main. It's getting his cybernetics core there as well. Forsaken spotting it out. 3 probes spotting the gas, and he's got, I'd say, 6 probes mining at the secondary. Zerglings being sent, we're kind of testing the front, being pulled back now. So Nony in a bit of trouble economically here, I would say, comparatively, and another hatchery going down. So we're going to see a 5 hatchery build in the meantime for Forsaken. Forsaken in a very strong position. We'll see if we see the Hydralisk Den here momentarily. I'm kind of waiting. I see a drone that looks like it's planning on making it. Putting down, no, going to put his second gas down. No, he is putting the Hydralisk Den, now getting a second gas. So it looks like he's going to go for a 5 hatchery Hydralisk build, interestingly enough. He will be behind as far as the weapon upgrades because Nony will have the level 1 weapons upgrade, but only 4 zealots in his base, 2 of which are severely damaged. They've only got, 1323 health comparatively, blocking the gap. He's got 2 cannons down otherwise, but only 2 gateways and kind of a battered economy. We'll see what he can do to try to get back in this game. Citadel of Adun going down to the background. We'll see if Forsaken upgrades to layer to try to get an Overlord there in the meantime, if he's just going to try to rely on Overlords at the front door. Looks like his Overlord got a little too close, so it took a little bit of damage there. Otherwise, so 3 cannons actually going down in the front for Nony. So again, though, Nony way behind economically. He's going to be way behind in production in a minute. Buttload of drones being produced again for Forsaken. Forsaken has both evolution chambers down, is upgrading spines, so definitely committing to the Hydralisk build. So Hydralisk speed upgrade going, as well as Carapace in just a moment here. And yeah, it looks like that 5th hatchery is just now completing, and Zergling starting to pour to the front door. Looks like a second assimilator down, as well as a pylon in the background. I don't see, there's the Templar archive, so we'll see if he decides to go for Dark Templar or High Templar. I don't know if he'll have High Templar out in time, at least not with enough energy. Probe being sent out, but it's going to get caught by these Zerglings out in the field, and so he's basically completely in the dark at this point, but hey, he is Nony, so maybe. In the meantime, yeah, so basically both players just trying to macro up at the moment. Level 1 weapons about 3/4 done. It'll be done probably in another 20 seconds here. High Templar being produced by Nony, but I just don't think they're going to have enough energy by the time the Hydralisks are coming at him. Getting 2 more gateways down in the backfield, but 5 hatcheries are up. 5 hatcheries are up. Level range upgrade now going for the Hydralisks as well, and wow, and Forsaken is mining out of 3 bases, and he controls the entire map at this point. Has just this Overlord camping at the front door to check when Nony's pushing out. Level 1 weapons is just about finished. It'll be finished, yeah, in about 3 seconds here momentarily. 2 Templar in the background. They've just been produced. Both have 50 or 50 energy, but there's a big group of Hydralisks outside Forsaken's front door. He's teching to lair now, and I guess it looks like he's just going to wait for that range upgrade before he decides to press out. But yeah, just out of those 5 hatcheries, producing a ton of Hydralisks, I should say. And in the background, putting down a couple creep colonies, I guess, just worried about a backside, I don't know, drop or something like that. Pylon's going down to the back of Nony's base at the moment too. But yeah, basically this is all of Nony's forces comprised right here. He's got 4 Zealots, 2 producing, and 2 Templar. That's it. And a couple Templar and